Emily thought she'd hit rock bottom. 3 months unemployed, rent overdue, and the only calls on her phone were from debt collectors. She'd wake up staring at the ceiling, wondering if today was the day she'd finally give up. Have you ever felt that hopeless? Then something happened that changed everything. Her sister dropped off Tammy, a scruffy orange cat with a torn ear, saying she couldn't keep her anymore. Emily almost said no. She could barely feed herself. Another mouth to feed? But those green eyes looked up at her, and in that moment, she couldn't turn away. What would you have done? That first week, Emily barely noticed Tammy. She'd spend hours scrolling job boards, rejection after rejection burning into her brain. The apartment felt like a prison. Her friends stopped calling. She stopped answering. The darkness just kept closing in, swallowing her whole. Then, one morning, she woke to something she hadn't felt in months. Warmth. Tammy was curled against her chest, purring like a tiny engine. For the first time in weeks, Emily didn't immediately reach for her phone to check what went wrong overnight. She just breathed. Tammy's rhythm became hers. That's when she realized maybe she wasn't as alone as she thought. But here's where it got worse. 2 weeks later, Emily's landlord served an eviction notice, 30 days. She had nowhere to go, no family who could take her in, and exactly $47 to her name. The panic attack started. 3 a.m. bathroom floor sessions, hyperventilating, convinced this was finally it, the end. How do you keep going when everything's falling apart? Except Tammy wouldn't leave her side. Every time Emily broke down, Tammy was there. Not just there, pressing her head into Emily's palm, demanding attention, forcing her to focus on something other than the spiral. Emily would pet that scruffy fur, and for just a moment, the world stopped collapsing. That cat became her anchor when she had nothing else to hold on to. The breaking point came on day 28. Emily had one interview, one last shot, as she completely froze during the call. Couldn't speak, couldn't think, just felt everything crashing down. She hung up mid-sentence, threw her phone across the room, and collapsed onto the floor. Then, Tammy did something different. She jumped onto Emily's lap and just stared. Not with judgment, with this steady, unblinking presence that said, "I'm here. You're not going through this alone." And Emily realized something profound. This cat, this supposedly cold, indifferent creature, had chosen to stay with her through the absolute worst. Hadn't abandoned her when things got dark, hadn't judged her failures. If Tammy could show up every single day, maybe Emily could too. She called them back, apologized, explained she'd had a panic attack but wanted another chance. And somehow, they said yes. Emily got the job. That was 8 months ago. She's in a new apartment now, stable, rebuilding her life piece by piece. And Tammy? She's still there every morning, purring against Emily's chest, reminding her that even in the darkest moments, you're never truly alone. Have you ever had someone or something show up for you like that? People think cats are aloof, distant, uncaring, but Emily knows the truth. Tammy saved her life, not with grand gestures, but by showing up every single day. Sometimes the smallest acts of love are the ones that change everything.